to Let's Be Honest. I'm your co-host, Pretty Nick.
And I'm Ikenge.
So today's topic is, why do lesbians move together so quick? And a lot of people on the internet wanted me to make this a topic, so here you guys go, because I want to know too.
People be broke.
I was just about to say that, because I've been broke a lot of times.
People be broke. I think that, and this is a big, like, whatever, I'm moving people together, but I think a lot of times, like, I had a stud move in with me, I didn't even know what happened. Like, she came over one day, it was sick, and I left, I went to work, I came back, and we lived together. And when it was over, I left. She might still live there, I don't know.
Wow.
But no, I think, like, black women in general, often have a hard time, like, making money or go through different financial struggles and shit. And then a lot of us, when we're younger, coming from black mamas, we not set up properly to be moving out and shit, but we do. And so a lot of it be like, well, you paying rent, I'm paying rent, or I'm paying rent, and you working, but you living with your cousin or whatever. So it'd be a financial thing. Like, we think like, oh, this will be the move. And I think a lot of studs, especially younger, because I think the older you get, hopefully you stop moving in so quick. But when they're younger, they spend a lot of money to look like they got money and just are not responsible. And I think films are similar, just like blow money, just on bullshit, like just not good with, like, we're not taught financial literacy, financial responsibility. So we get with somebody, and instead of looking like, is this gonna grow us spiritually and emotionally to be in the same space? It's like, well, my nigga, my DCE stay in the red, so you be over here a lot, so what's up? Yeah, people be broke. That's the number one reason, I think.
I was about to say. So, when is a good time to move in together? Shit, I want to move in as soon as I fall in love.
How quickly you fall in love?
I don't know. I've been in love twice, so I can't tell you. I don't know. Shit, I don't know.
I think that for me, if I were to move in with somebody in the future, knowing what I know at this point in my life, I would need it to be. Okay, let me first say this. I have officially retired from being a fucking ringless wife, girlfriend ass bitch. So when I'm with somebody and we live separately, it ends up being really taxing on my time, my money, miles on my car, because I end up cooking at 2 houses, grocery shopping for 2 houses, cleaning 2 houses, laundry, all this, because I just automatically do all that shit. But since I've retired right now from that shit,
2 minutes ago.
2 minutes ago, I retired. I think that at least 1.5 years to 2 years, because I need to see how you maintain your bills and shit without me, and it not be my problem. I need to just see what happens to you when you're back up against the wall. How do you roll? How do you live? How do your house look when we get past the point of, like, overnights and shit like that? So for me, 2 years. Cause I ain't losing my shit no more moving in with nobody.
Well, see, I ain't never had shit, so I just left. So I ain't had shit to pack but clothes.
I had a nigga with a Nike bag and 3 gym shoe boxes.
That's right. That was me. Oh, you want me out, bitch? Peace, bitch.
Take about 10 minutes.
See you later. But yeah, I don't know why lesbians move in together so quick. It might be because we both women and we like to be around our mates so much, and that connection, that feeling, it's just like you want to be there. Like, you want to cook together, watch TV together, bathe together, like, all the time. So it's like, and then like you said, the miles, you driving over here, she driving over there, so it's just like back and forth driving, when it's like, shit, we all there together, we might as well just move together. So I pretty much think that's might be one of the reasons lesbians grab that U-Haul, and the U-Haul, the boxes, the dog, lesbians love dogs.
Yeah.
Lesbian couples love dogs. So I don't know. I think that's, like I said, I think that's one of the reasons. But from my experience, did I move in with anyone so soon? I can't say nope. I can't say I have anybody. Let's say that anybody. The women I was in a relationship with. Let me make that clear. No, I don't think. Nope. It was some years before we moved in together. Yeah, only lived with two women I was in a relationship with. So the other one I was all the way over there. So, but I don't think I lived there. But
you don't think you lived there?
No, I don't think I lived there. But no, so it was like a couple of years for me. It wasn't like right away. So I don't know why lesbians. Why do y'all move on so quick? I mean, not move in so quick.
See, I was the opposite. I moved in. I was a U-Haul frequent flyer. Like, just keep my car. I'll be back. And I think it's part of that was like, I think when I was younger, part of it was finances and just the moving back and forth. And I'm over here all the time anyway, shit. And then when I got older, or the age that I am now, it flipped from like, we should live together because I don't have enough money, to when I have enough money, but I don't have enough time, right? Because I got all of this going on. I work this job. I got to take my kids here and there. I have so many projects. And then I like to, or I tend to date women who also have a lot of stuff going on, have odd schedules. So if you got an odd schedule, I got an odd schedule. The only time we can see each other is on Tuesdays at 5 o'clock. Like, shit just get weird. It's like, we might as well just do this so we have this built-in time to live together. But I think too, that neediness just come out, right? That neediness. And I think because if you don't work on doing things like building trust and stuff like that, then when your partner is away from you, you start, what are you doing? Who you with? You call them like, am I hearing motherfucking fun in the background? I'm on the way, all of that. And so you're not building to get to know how your partner is, how they are with their friends, who they hanging with. And a lot of times I think for films, I think we move in to keep an eye on the nigga. Like, well, if I get in the crib, then you can't do this and do that, and I know what time you're coming home.
We be doing all types of shit. You could be in the crib, you could be in our pocket. That ain't gonna work.
I was in a nigga's skin once, and I swear to God, she still cheated. Trying to tell you, okay? I done been everywhere. Like, I know you ain't chill me while I'm over here combing your grandma hair. Nigga.
They don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck. Like, yeah. Okay? So if you're doing this to be surveillance, let me tell you, as my grandmother would say, slick it in a can of oil. Okay? These niggas gonna find the time. Especially the ones that's when I got time to cheat. If a nigga asks you when I got time to cheat, just blow that shit out. I don't usually choose violence, but if they say that particular comment, lose your shit. Tear it up. It's over with. They cheating. Period.
Ooh.
And don't move in. Don't move in. Take some time. Get to know them. Get to see how they live.
And like you said, I think most of us move in because they just broke, homeless and poor. And I will vouch for that. I ain't never been homeless and poor, but I've been broke before. So, but like I said, it took me years to move in with my mate at the time. But that's why I think most of us move in with the fams, because honestly, they be broke, poor.
Do y'all talk about this with each other? Like, do studs be kicking it like, I'm gonna go over this bitch house, she ain't gonna kick me out, it is what it is. Like, have you had those kind of conversations with friends?
No, we ain't said we gonna go to this bitch house and beat her ass. But not she ain't gonna kick me out. We don't give a fuck if they kick us out or none of that shit. We coming back. They gonna let us back. So it could be their house, our house, we getting in there.
Wow.
So no, I never had that conversation with none of my friends. We don't give a damn. Okay.
I saw this post that said, you can burn all the sage you want, bitch, I'm gonna be back. And I cried for 2 days.
Just wasting money, wasting money.
Now the house clean, and you took a self-care bath, and this nigga
at the door.
This nigga at the door, and you pulling back gym shoes in the house, stacking them by season with your dumb ass. Yeah. Put the mesh ones in front, bitch. You know the rules.
That's how it go. That's how it go.
Why is it so hard to get studs up out your house? I think that's a better question. Why once you move in, why y'all niggas don't go then?
Because we don't be feeling like all that shit. You know how many gym shoes you gotta move? You know how many polos you gotta snatch off the hanger? You know how many phone calls we gotta make? Bro, you think I could just come over there for the 99th time? We don't feel like all that shit. I'm staying here. I'm fighting for my rights.
So you not squatters' rights in this bitch. So it's not about, it's often, right? We know this is not 100%, but often it's not about the woman or you low key want to work it out, but it's like, I'm not about to be inconvenienced.
Since you put it that way, you make it feel bad.
That shit ain't feel bad the way you said it, because I felt bad when you said it.
Man, I mean, I don't know, shit. They might want to stay for y'all, but 9 times 10, we don't feel like moving all that shit, man. We don't feel like it. Then, like I said, we gotta call people and see if we can come over there, go over there. Like, we don't feel like all that. Then we call them the same people 1,000 times. They probably sick of our shit, so we don't want to hear their mouth like, you back again, you gotta do this again. So we don't want to hear all that, so we just don't leave.
So I'm hearing broke, inconvenient, and irritating to friends. Okay. Recipe for a relationship.
You know we care about y'all, so you know we want to work it out.
You said that shit for. Let's be clear. After calls, after gym shoes, nigga.
Right. We sit back and smoke our little weed and sip our drink, and you know we think about like, damn, I really do love this bitch. Let me stop playing. After we made all our, phone calls and shit. So
yeah,
we still got love for y'all. That's why we don't leave.
Well, what I do know is, before you let a sub move in with you, consider how hard it is to get one up out your house. They worse than bed bugs, I'm telling you. Once they in that bitch, you might just throw the mattress away. I'm telling you, it's fucked up. I had to leave my own crib once, like I said. But I think that, hopefully as people get older and they go through it, I do think you gotta go through it. Because when I was younger, could nobody have told me like, oh, this ain't gonna work. I was so like ride or die. Like, you don't know, and you could be with somebody 50 years and break up tomorrow and blah, blah, blah. And I had all these little harebrained ass theories for everything. And the more you got to lose and move around and shit, it's just not even worth it. Like, nah. And you really gotta watch for how people live in their life. A lot of us, and I think like we're from Detroit specifically, I think we know the art of like presenting something well. And that shit can be a mess behind closed doors. So like I've been with people that looked really successful or like they had their shit together, and then I move in, it's like, nigga, why is it so messy here? And why are all your bills red? Like, what the fuck, right? You just bought $500 gym shoes, your DT is red. What the fuck is going on? So, and if you know you're a natural caretaker provider and that you handle shit, you're gonna keep being put in a position to handle shit, and it's gonna really be taxing on you. So save yourself, keep your own spot until you know this motherfucker is equally invested and not on some Nick shit like, I don't even know if I lived there or not. Shit, I was there and then I wasn't. Like, sound like her motherfucking problem. I don't know.
I'm older now, so I'm good. And a lot of studs are good. They businesswomen, businesswomen, business studs. You know what I'm saying? Studs doing their thing out here. They got their own shit, own whip, own crib, own job, a job. We ain't broke homeless or poor no more. So
and somehow still ain't shit. That's the crazy part.
We already got all that shit to keep up with. We can't keep up being right too.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts to know where to choose from. Niggas that's doing it right, they ain't got time to manage a girlfriend too, or a partner too, and niggas that's broke.
They got all the time in the world because they ain't got a job. So
this why the lesbian cougars be fucking with young niggas, and the lesbian cougars be fucking with them young studs and buying motherfucking Xboxes and Jordans and shit because damn, it gets really heavy out here. And I guess you don't have to rent a U-Haul when you fuck with a nigga who ain't got shit. Put it in the back of the truck. We good. Okay. If you have a U-Haul experience, or if you could absolutely not get a stud up out of your house,
or a film to pay a bill, below. Speak on that. Y'all don't pay bills.
I pay bills.
Yeah, you live alone.
I pay bills when I'm with niggas. I'm responsible.
Okay.
I like stuff on auto pay. I don't like bills to stress me out. I'm an auto pay person. I always have been. Speaking of which, one of my ex's bills was on my auto pay. I gotta handle that. But yeah, I pay bills. But to all the films that don't, congratulations, bitch. I love you. Like, I'm trying to get like you. Drop tips in the comments. Like, I was always raised that you pay where you lay, you pay where you stay. If I'm at your crib a certain amount of days, I'm gonna naturally just pick up stuff and handle stuff, including bills, right? And I think that I was also taught that, like, the cooking and cleaning is like survival. It's not like you doing this nigga a favor. So don't, be like, oh, you ain't got to do nothing else. I pay bills. So I have a peace of mind about bills. But, it's so care. If you don't pay bills, if you manage to have a full-time job and live in a nigga house and not pay a bill, bitch, don't even drop it in the comments. Email me, okay? I need to know the game. I will pay you.
Oh, my God.
Until next time, don't pay these nigga bills. Kick them out your house. We'll see y'all in the next Let's Be Honest.
See y'all later.